Project manager as an integrator. This is another key role for a project manager. In fact, the number one job of a project manager is that of an integrator. You can hire individual people with respect to risk management or with respect to resource management, but you cannot outsource the integration area or the responsibility of the project manager. You have to integrate various aspects of the project. The project manager needs to have an integrated view of the project, should be able to monitor and control from integration perspective, also should be able to close the project from an integration perspective as well. And that is the reason integration management knowledge area is the only knowledge area where you have processes across all the process groups. No other knowledge area, we have rest of the 9 knowledge area have processes across all the process groups, because the project should be monitored and controlled from an integration point of view as well as closed from an integration point of view. Now, while performing integration, the project manager's job is twofold. There is the project manager does integration with respect to organizational strategy, and the project manager also does integration with respect to project. That is, looking upward, we have an integration perspective. Looking downward, we have also an integration perspective. So when you are talking of organizational strategy, integration from that perspective, it is about alignment of project with organizational strategy, programs and portfolio. When you are talking of integration from a project perspective, it is about integration of project elements or the components of the project. So the integration with organizational strategy. Here the project manager works with a sponsor, or maybe multiple sponsors are there, to ensure alignment of the project objectives with those of the program, portfolios and organizational strategy. The project manager contributes to the integration as well as execution of the strategy. So with that, I have a question back to you in the form of yogic revision. Do you remember how strategic alignment of project happens and how the organizational strategy finally boils down to the level of a task at the project? We have seen this in lesson 1, introduction. I have already explained the strategic alignment of projects. If you don't remember, you can look at it, because integration is there. One aspect is with organizational strategy, and also, as I am repeatedly saying, or I have told many times, that project, if it is authorized, it has to be aligned with the organizational strategy. If it is not aligned with the organizational strategy, the project should not be authorized, which happens in the initiating process group in the process of develop project charter. Next is the other aspect, integration with project. Here the focus is integration of project components or elements such as scope, schedule, cost, quality, resources, risk, procurement. You can look at all the elements or components of project. This is done through integration of processes, knowledge and people. So these are the 2 areas where you are working, or you have 2 perspectives for integration. And as I told, when you are talking of integration, the perspective is twofold. The first one is organizational strategy and the second one is project related. And the number one job of a project manager is that of an integrator.